Good morning, everyone. This is Yolanda from So Crafty 100. I am going to start my video number 4 for my Saturday morning makes, and this was all started by Jill Norwood. If everyone would please go over to her channel and check out her channel. She is a great creative artist. She's a great person, just a really lovely lady, and very talented. So she started this few months ago, and a lot of people have been posting things that they make, and they show them on Saturday mornings. But you can post them anytime you can. I mean, you don't have to post them on Saturdays, just whenever you have time. So I'm going to show you what I made this week. Starting out with a few things. There's some things I don't have in here that I used all up, but other than that, I used this raffia here. Use some of this chalk, Dollar Tree. I use some of these mini Christmas trees from the Dollar Tree. I also used a lot of my Sharpies, my black, my pink, orange, and my stylus. I used the tip of the stylus on the. I had some scraps of felt. Use that. Use this glitter here. Looks like glass, but it's glitter. I use this paint from the Dollar Tree. It's almost like a brick red. I also use some wood glue and my hot glue gun. And then here I use these sponges. This sponge I just cut up. I was trying to make an oval shape on that and this one here. And these are also from the Dollar Tree. Along with I used some flesh color acrylic paint that I ran out of. Fabric. I did use some fabric, some embellishments from my stash, and lots of goodies. So what I started with was I have this container, and in this container I have assorted wood pieces that I find at the thrift stores. So I have this box and it's full, and I have all kinds of shapes in here, and that's what I used. I'm gonna shake the camera a little bit. Give me 1 minute just to get this out of the way. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing I made was some scarecrows. I saw Jill's video on the scarecrow that she made. I thought it was really cute, so that gave me the inspiration to make some scarecrows. And this is what I made, guys, right here. And these are the 3 Jenga wood pieces. And there's my first scarecrow, and she's got some bows. Here's some scatter from my stash. There's some buttons, some fabric, and a little white bow flower. Here's my second one, and here I have a pine cone. There's a little butterfly. I used the buttons to hold my strings. This is just felt. This one is a stiff felt, and I would suggest that's what you would use. On this one here, I use more of a softer felt. It's not as stiff. It holds pretty good, but I like the stiff felt better. It just held up better. You have that one. Made quite a few scarecrows, guys. They came out so cute. And here's this one. And she's got all kinds of flowers and things on her hat. And then we have this guy. And he's got a bow tie. Oh, And he's got a piece of fabric scatter on his hat. And all you do is glue these three together. And this. Now my face, that's where my face, I used the sponge. I did this to get the black in the back. Turned it around, did that one. I used a smaller sponge to get the white here. These two. And then the stylus is where I did the little black pupils. And the nose is where I used my orange Sharpie. You have him. I kind of messed him up, but he's got a bird on his hat. There's a little bit of moss, flowers. See the moss hanging out of his hat? And yeah, see guys, it's just some buttons because they got a little bit of weight to them, so they can hang like that. I hope I'm in frame, guys. Here's my last Scarecrow. Again, just some fun stuff on it. So you could decorate these any way you want. You can make the hat shapes any way you want. Then I made 3 gingies. Here's my first one. And I did distress these a little bit. I didn't want to distress them too much. I kind of like the color of the, and you can see the buttons in the back. But there's that one. Here's my second gingy. She's so cute. I don't have any gingerbread face stamps, so I just went with the easiest, which was that. I'm not a painter, guys. I cannot paint. But I did try, and here is the third one. Then I made some snowman, and the snowman I painted white. I didn't put any hangers on these. Painted white, and that's where I used the glitter. The cheeks are from my pink Sharpie. Made a simple face. Some felt for his hat, a little heart, a button down here on his scarf. But those are the snowman. One more here. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to move the camera. This one I didn't do the back. I should have, but I didn't. These were fun. I couldn't stop. Could not stop. Gray one. I think I made two girls and 2 boys. And that's the back. It's so simple. Just wrap the felt around. You could use socks, like baby socks, to make the hat and the scarf. Made one Santa. And him, I colored him. I had this flesh colored acrylic paint, which I ran out of. And that's, again, a simple face, because I cannot paint. So a simple face, some pom-poms for his beard. I did use some stiff felt for his beard and for his hat. So that's Santa. Then we have some elves, and on the elves, I'm gonna show you in a minute. Again, that acrylic paint, the flesh color acrylic paint, simple face, a little hat, and the elf. These two here, I ran out of this flesh color felt, so I gotta get some more to finish the ears. But those are my little elves. Super cute. And one more that I made. Again, I gotta get some more felt to do the ears. And this one I did in a pink and white. with some gold and silver trim. There's some flowers. So yep, those are these are made with the little Jenga blocks. I hope you guys like those. And then move these out of the way so I can show you one more thing. Whoops, don't go nowhere. One more thing I made with those blocks. I made some gingerbread houses. And this is where I used that brick red paint. I was trying to look for brown, chocolate at my Dollar Tree, but they didn't have any of those colors. So I found that brick red, and that's what I used. And this one is using 4 of those blocks along with a half of a, let's see if I can show you. It's hard to explain. I have to show you. Let's see if I can find one in here. Probably won't be able to find one now. But if you were to take this square, put him down. If you were to take this square and cut it in half, then you would have the rooftop. But I had some pieces that were just the rooftop like that, so that's what I used on here. I had 2 sizes. This size is the little larger one. And then those are the little Dollar Tree Christmas trees. These are little ornaments that I have in my stash, little tiny ornaments. These are little appliques I have in my stash. And that is that one. And I have this one. And again, not the best that I don't have a steady hand to do the piping, but I still think they came out adorable. I still have to put hangers on these, probably be on my tree this year. So that's that one. Then I made this tiny little one, guys. Look how tiny. This little car here is a little applique. This is a little dangle I had in my stash. Little blue snowflake. This is just a square. It's a square little block. This is what this is. And then the rooftop, like I said, just half of a square on the rooftop. And that's what those are. And then this one here, as you can see with the penguin. It's a little cat in a boot. And I made them simple, guys. This is using four of these blocks. 4 of these, two here, 2 in the front, back to back, gluing them all together. That one, and then one more right here. It's the last one, as you can see there, but that doesn't bother me. And you can decorate them as much as you want. You can put as much frosting as you want. There's the sparkle with the glitter. So there we go, everyone. I hope you guys like my Saturday morning makes. Hope you guys like my gingerbread houses and my little ornaments. Everyone have a beautiful day, and thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.